Hello everyone, happy evening, a very good evening. Am I audible and visible now? All right, finally I think we are here and you can hear me and see me as well, right everyone? All right, okay. Happy evening everyone, a very good evening and welcome to today's YouTube live session where we are going to discuss the short strategy for cracking the upcoming NEET PG 24 and the FMGE January 24 as well. So we have the dates here and we believe that these are the dates when the exam would be conducted, right? So we have the NEET PG on 3rd of March and we have the FMG exam coming up on 20th of January. Not sure why 20th, because 20th is a Saturday, 20th or 21st, it's mentioned 20th, right? So just one day here and there, it's absolutely fine. Yes. So we are going to discuss the strategy, what should be your way ahead and how we together are going to crack this exam. What is the update in the timetable that we were following so far? Like, because there were so many requests that I'd received regarding increasing the number of days. Now that we know that the NEET PG is in March and many students found that there was a lot of backlog which was remaining. So considering everything and making sure that we are not affecting the number of revisions that I had planned before the NEET PG, so there is some update in the timetable that is there, right? So yeah, hi everyone here. Tanul, any offline class in Hyderabad before NEET 24? So let me answer this query right at the onset. So we have the offline class in Hyderabad. Basically the short class that's going to happen on 18, 19 and 20 of December. Will we have another session in January? Not really sure about that, right? So 18, 19, 20 December है हैदराबाद में, वो पक्का है. बाकी और कोई सिटी में है कि नहीं, दिल्ली में है कि नहीं, nothing else is decided. This is what is decided so far. Okay. Hi Ayushi, good evening and heartiest congratulations. So Ayushi has got a rank of 2K in I9CT. So that's a really good rank considering so many students, who appeared for the exam. So Ayushi, you should be happy. It's a good rank, right? That should be your confidence booster for your upcoming NEET PG exam. Okay. Yeah, let me tell the plan and whatever queries you have, guys, let me just try this. Right. So are you guys able to see any, question, the Q&A that I have put forth, like for the queries? That will help me see the questions here at one place. So, yes. So yeah, please put in your queries there, whatever are your questions, so that I don't miss it in the live chat there. I'll be able to see the questions. So far, I'm not seeing any questions, right? This is something that I'm trying here. So please put your questions there so that I can take up your queries. Yeah, I can see one question from Madan regarding Magic Book. Please keep putting all your queries there. Not in the chat because I might miss them. So when we have that Q&A time, I will take that up. Okay, right. So let's start with the discussion. Right, before I start, I know there are few queries that I have, so I'll address those, and still there are some queries which are left unanswered. You can put it in the Q&A section, right? The Q&A section, right? So let's start with this is the timetable that we were following, right? This is the timetable that we had started last month, exactly 1 month back, that is on 23rd of October. So this was the timetable that we had prepared considering the FMG students also and the NEET PG students also who were not giving the AIIMS exam. So we had planned from 23 October to 23 December, right? That is what we had planned. Now, the change that we have brought here is, first thing, when the AIIMS got over, that is on 5th of November, post that we have started with these subjects. So far we are done with the 5 subjects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 post AIIMS also. Now, for the remaining subjects that we have, the plan is to increase the number of days, right? And what will be the change for the FMG students and for the NEET PG students, I'll tell you that as well. So if I have FMG students who are following this timetable, a few changes that I'll tell you, you can follow that and you'll be able to complete your timetable by 2nd or 3rd of January. For the NEET PG students, basically there'll be another plan as well. Okay, so now before I start, post AIIMS, we have seen a lot of the love that is being showered for the Medsynapse app. So thank you so much for that. This is not to boast about, see, I got so many positive reviews. This is to tell you guys, this messages basically help you realize that if someone else could do it, you also can do it, right? So remember, like, these are some messages that I have handpicked. There were quite a few of them. So one of the students mentioned that May AIIMS 27K rank to November 1351 rank, right? And just by using the Medsynapse app. So remember that, never be afraid of using any new resource, especially when I'm going to tell you that how to use the app as well. Because see, I firmly believe in the content that we are providing on Medsynapse is going to help you no matter in what stage of preparation you are. Second, from a rank of 18K in May I9 to a rank of 762. And this is only in 4 months of preparation from July to October. That's it, right? Next, from a rank of 63K to a rank of 5K. And this is only because of just 2 months of the Medsynapse routine that has been there. So again, guys, this is not to boast, but this is to reinforce the faith. This is for you and this is for me as well. Honestly, let me tell you that my faith also was reinstalled much more after we got so many messages after the AIIMS exam results. And that's why I have been on a fire as well myself. I've taken it as a very big responsibility that so many students are now putting the faith in us and trusting me. So it's my responsibility to help you cross this milestone, and trust me, I'll put in my best. Of course, each one of us have our own commitments as well. There are some unexpected things that pop up here and there, but whatever is the best possible, like, imagine that if I am appearing for the upcoming NEET PG exam, whatever I would do myself to get to that top rank, I'm going to deliver all of that, right? I'm going to deliver all of that. So having said that, the 18 subjects on Medsynapse, the 19 subject radiology on Prep Ladder, that's how you're going to complete your 19 subjects, right? For the students who could not fare well in the AIIMS exam, this is for you guys. So this is a quote that I found and it's really very resonating with us. So remember, like Thomas Edison said that, tomorrow is my exam, but I don't care because a single sheet of paper cannot decide my future. Right now, if you are basically still sinking in that guilt of or the regret of not cracking the AIIMS, you can put this quote as yesterday. That is basically for your AIIMS exam. So yesterday was my exam, but I don't care what the results are, because that one exam result is not going to decide my future. Please try to understand this. This applies to exam that you have already given. This applies to the exam that you are going to give, whether it is your NEET PG or whether it's your FMGE. The best that you can do is give your 100% every single day. That is what is in your hands. So try to control, try to basically master whatever is in your control. Don't try to master something which is not in your control. The difficulty level of the paper, the type of the questions, right, the pattern of the paper, nothing is in your control. आपके control में सिर्फ ये है कि every day you can give your best, right? So please make it your motto in these remaining days till your FMG or NEET PG exam that every day I am going to give my 100%. When I go to bed, I sleep with that satisfaction that I have given my 100%, right? So follow this routine every day and do let me know every day that whether you were going to your bed with that satisfaction and with that contentment that I did not waste my time anywhere. There was no area I think that I could have utilized in improving my rank, right? I know that this might sound very, very competitive, but when you are on a very, very short duration of preparation, please stay focused as much as you can. Stay away from everything and stay away from everybody who gets you distracted or who moves you away from the goal, right? So in these few days that you have, right, these actually are the few days. The few days that you have, basically before your exam, you should be very, very focused. Everything that you should do, you should be asking whether it is taking me towards my goal or whether it is taking me away from my goal. If the answer is yes, then only you should be doing that thing. If the answer is no, you should be very firm in saying a no. Like, let's say, for example, your friend is telling you, let's go out for a movie, right? If you think that I have given my best for today, right, I have completed my target for the day and I have that scope of, yes, joining in my friend, you should definitely be doing that. I'm not telling you that please don't take breaks and please don't relax. You should definitely be doing that. It helps you increase your productivity. But if you think that no, my day was not good, I could not study much, then you should be firm in saying a no. Stop being a people pleaser in these last few days. Trust me, it helps a lot. Okay, don't be a people pleaser in the last few days. You know what that person will say, what my relative would say, what my friend would say if I say a no. Nothing matters till your exam now. Okay, nothing matters till the exam, right? So this is the first thing that I would like to say. Remember that this is basically your target. Okay, this is basically your target. Any problem with the video I see there? Just give me a minute. Getting stuck, right? Just give me a minute. I'll try to get that back. Yeah, let's see how it works now. Is it any better? Let's try to do that. Okay. Right. So the next part that I would like to focus on in these last few months, the 3 common mistakes that majority of the students do, and that is what takes them away from basically getting their dream branch and dream college. Please don't do this mistake. So a word of caution here. So the 3 commonly done mistakes here are neglecting the MCQ practice. Guys, remember that be it your FMG, be it your NEET PG, it tests your MCQ skills, right? It is not just a test of your knowledge, right? It's not just a test of whether you've read Robbins or you've read Harrison's or what. At the end, what matters is, though this is not how it should be, at the end, what matters is how well you have scored in that one particular exam, right? So MCQ practice is something that you should not be neglecting, especially if you have not started yet. And especially the FMG students, this is the most common mistake that I see, neglecting the MCQ practice. Trust me, just reading notes will not give you a good rank. You need to master those skills of, the MCQ, how to eliminate the options, how to logically guess the right answer. A topper uses those skills basically to get a top rank. It's not that he or she knows everything that is being asked in the exam, right? These are the skills that give you a top rank. So MCQ practice, daily MCQ practice is what you should be doing. Rather, I would suggest that in these last days, do only MCQ practice and revise your notes retrospective. I'll tell you how to plan your day as we come ahead. Second very commonly done mistake is not revising, neglecting the revision, right? When I say that this is your one revision, this is your second revision, this is your third revision, this does not mean that in your revisions you do a subject only once, right? You have to keep revising whatever you have studied yesterday and in the entire week. So again, I'll tell you the plan for that. Please do not do that mistake कि एक cycle में हम subject एक ही बार पढ़ेंगे. Please don't do that. There's some problem with the video I can see there, but I think it's okay. You can manage that. And the next commonly done mistake is please don't just do the PYQs and PYQs. क्या ये बंद हो गया? Is it working well or I don't know. I'm not able to see the video. आ गया वापस? Okay, yeah. The next is please don't just ratta marufy the PYQs ki ye question ye answer, ye question ye answer. What you have to do basically is master that topic. Okay, master that topic. So let's say there's a question on CA cervix in one of the recent years. That means that you have to know CA cervix in and out. That is how basically you filter out the content, the huge content that you have. And that's how you will be basically filtering out the content. Ki I have to focus on the previous year topics. Remember, in every revision cycle, you are not supposed to, and you will not be able to revise everything, like from the first page of the notes till the last page of the notes. It's not possible to do that. Okay, right? So these are the three common mistakes to be avoided. I'll come to this later on. Let me show you the timetable that I have planned and what's the entire plan. So this is the one page basically telling you everything that we are planning till your NEET PG exam and for the FMGE students also. Okay, what are we planning here? Okay? Yes. There are queries that I can see in the questions, the Q&A section. I'll take them all. Okay. So starting from tomorrow, guys, okay, 23rd November. So basically your last chance to get on board the flight with your pilot, Dr. Nikita here, in following this timetable till your NEET PG and putting the faith in your pilot. You know, like I always say, that when you are on board a flight, you don't know who is basically flying the plane and who's the pilot. But you have that faith that ye wala pilot mere ko mere destination pe, he will land the flight very safely. You know, I land at my destination very safely, even if you don't know the pilot. That is what exactly I want from each one of you. Have that faith that though there would be some content which is yet to be uploaded, you are not seeing a lot of live classes happening, but in the coming days, you would be seeing a lot of things happening. Right. So like I said, because of some personal commitments, like there comes some problems with the maintenance of the regularity, but trust me, we are going to do it. Okay. So 23rd of November to 29th of February. Okay. So thankfully we have 29th of February also in 2024. So one extra day before your NEET PG that is there. Right. So this is the plan. Today we are completing OBGY. In the short in Medsynapse app, we have completed the obstetrics videos being uploaded. Gynac के 3-4 topics बाकी हैं, that is like contraception, PCOS, and I think CA vulva, CA cervix, that is what is remaining there. That also will be uploaded soon. ENT basically will be starting here from tomorrow. Okay, I'll tell you what you should be doing in a day basically when you're following this timetable. Okay, so this is the timetable that we have. Look at these. So the 3 cycles before your exam. What is the change for FMG students? That also I'll be telling. So 23rd November, now we are going to finish this cycle on 19th of January. Okay, so I'm giving you significant time now, considering that so many of you are finding it difficult to complete the subject. So even if everybody is now on the same line, even if you have started late, you should be following this timetable. Previously, you might find that I'm not able to complete with less number of days, but now this is something that you should be doing. Okay, so till 19th of January, we'll be doing the first cycle. Then 20 and 21, there are 2 days gap. I'll tell you why. Then 22nd January to 17th of February is the second one. And 18th of February to 29th February is the third. So 1st and 2nd March are free for you guys to do whatever you want to do in the last 2 days. Okay. So this is your 24 days cycle that we have planned. This is 12 days last cycle. And this is approximately like your 60 days ka cycle. Okay. So this is the plan that we have and we are going to stick to this now. This is a revision cycle. So for the students who joined the timetable after I9CT, so the initial 4-5 subjects that you were worried about कि ये कैसे complete करेंगे, right? So these 4 subjects, Anat, Ortho, Surgery, FMT, I have given you separate days basically again to complete those subjects. These subjects that we have done after I9CT, that is Patho, Dermat, Biochemistry, Peds and OBGY, these are something that are done and sorted. If you think that there is some backlog which is remaining here from these subjects because the number of days were less, so basically your 20 January and 21 January, 2 days I've given gap basically to complete any backlog from these subjects if there's any. If not, on 21st January, you will be giving a grand test when we complete this cycle. Okay, clear with everyone? So going back to this timetable here, so that's what the plan is. So in the end, your subjects, that is anatomy, orthopedics, surgery and FMT have been added, right? So this from 3rd of January till your 19th of January are the subjects, the previous 4 subjects that were done pre-I9CT that I have given you days for. For the students who are following the timetable or who are giving the FMG exam, you can finish your timetable till 2nd of January because if you have started right from 23rd of October, you will be actually completing the cycle here with radiology, and the rest of the days basically you can utilize for revision. From 3rd of January till your 18th, 19th of January, you can utilize for the final revision. Okay, can utilize for the final revision, right? I'll also tell you the plan for FMG. Abhishek, yes, that's coming into play as well, right? Now, if you see in the timetable, every Sunday which is there, right, every Sunday which is there, I've given you an off. That means it's no particular subject day. Alternate Sundays, you will be giving grand test. And alternate Sundays I've kept as the rewind days. Now, what are the rewind days? Rewind days are basically the revision days or completing the backlog days. Okay. So, on the rewind days, basically, you will be revising whatever you have read so far in the previous week or in the 15 days, because the rewind day is coming every 15 days, every alternate Sunday, right? 2 weeks it is coming. So keep your target of in 2 weeks, whatever I have read, I am going to revise on this one day. When will you be able to do that is basically when you will start preparing your concise notes at one place, everything. So this is basically your preparation for your final cycle, the 12-day cycle. Okay, the 12-day cycle that you will have. Only if you concise your notes here, if you are able to revise whatever you have read in the previous 14 days, that means you will be in a good position to complete your second revision and the third revision. That means you've got your content at one place. If you are struggling with this rewind days and revising your previous 2 weeks content, that means you have not done it the right way. Your content is still scattered. You need to get it at one place. So start learning this gradually. Okay, start learning this, how to get my content at one place, right? You need to do that because in the last revision cycle, That is going to be your most important basically information source. Okay. Partial, what should be the duration of last revision for FMGE? So like I said, once you complete this cycle on 2nd of January, after that you should be doing your final revision from 3rd of January. In that period, we will also be having short live class, right? So Sunday, that is GT or Rewind day, alternate Sundays, you will be giving a grand test. Try to give the grand test and you can basically complete the review on the same day, or you can review the grand test. I'll make a separate video on that as well, कि grand test कैसे review करना है over the entire week, right? From Monday to Friday, you can keep reviewing the grand test. Okay? Next, a lot of questions I can see about the live class. Okay, about the live class, and that is basically on the Medsynapse app or sometimes on the YouTube as well. What live classes will we be having, right? So what we will be having is fast episodes is what we will be having. What is fast? First aid simplified teaching, right? So there's a lot of buzz regarding first aid and many of you might be in FOMO कि सब लोग first aid पढ़ रहे हैं but मैंने first aid नहीं पढ़ा है. So what should I do? How should I tackle that? So don't worry, we'll do that, especially the areas of biochemistry, because that is something that everybody says should be read from first aid. Biochemistry, microbiology, right? Then psychiatry, this is something that you should be doing from first aid. If not on Medsynapse, at least by yourself also you should be doing that. So biochemistry, microbiology, psychiatry, and in your systems, so basically, right, like endocrine is given very well, CVS is given very well, hematology is good, and psychiatry as well, we have also already mentioned, and PSM biostats is given very well in first aid, right? So we'll try to do a lot of live classes focusing on this. We'll pick up like one topic, one table, one page from first aid and try to do that, right? We've already had in the Medsynapse app, you'll already see a separate folder also there for the fast. Yeah, you can see that what all topics have been covered from the first aid so far. Okay, so we'll do many more of that. Second, there will be the live classes called short extravaganza. That means that these are the extra topics that have not been covered in short, the combined PDF that we are doing, right? The videos that I'm uploading. But these are topics that are important for the exam. So this will be labeled as short extravaganza. The FMG students basically can skip this, the extra topics extravaganza. But everybody, including the FMG students, should be attending these KBMD sessions. Right. So this is for the NEET PG students. This is for the NEET PG students. The FMG students will focus on the short combined PDF wale topics. That will help you get a score of 150 for sure. Okay. But the KBMD is something which is for NEET PG and FMGE students also. What is KBMD? KBMD is Kaun Banega MD. That's your live MCQ discussion classes that we will be having. So basically the cheat codes on how to get more MCQs correct even when you don't know the answer, how to read the long questions fast, right? All those skills is what I'll be talking about in the KBMD episodes. So in the KBMD, we'll be doing the PYQs of NEET PG and FMG both. There will be fast 5 clinical MCQs KBMD like the USMLE pattern questions, because we are seeing a lot of them both in FMG and NEET PG, and there'll be image based questions KBMD. There will be top 10 mnemonics KBMD, basically to keep revising whatever mnemonics you are learning from the short recorded videos on Medsynapse. So this will basically act like a revision. Okay, this will act like a revision. So in the KBMD, this is what we'll be focusing on, everything that's required for your exam. And like I said, this is something that you should be focusing on in these last few days also. And a very important update, we will be having short live classes like we had before AIIMS exam, similarly before FMG exam, starting 7th of January. We will be having short live where we will try to do FMG PYQs and a quick review of the related topics starting 7th of January. Should the NEET PG students be attending this? Definitely yes. Because like I always say, the FMG students have to do NEET PG previous papers. NEET PG students have to do FMG previous papers, because both of them, be it NEET PG or be it FMG, the exam is being conducted by NBE. right? So rather than solving irrelevant questions from the Q bank, if you are done with your NEET PG previous year questions and related topics, the best way is to go to FMG previous year questions and the related topics. So this is something, because a lot of NEET PG students keep saying that ki FMG ke PYQs kahan se kare? This is where we'll try to do many of them. Okay. So this is what we are going to do here, and this is going to start from 7th of January. So a word of caution here, the FMG students, this does not mean that you'll be waiting till 7th of January to join the Medsynapse app. Before this, your homework basically is to complete, right? So before your short live, which is going to start on 7th of January. Okay, so before the short live classes, try to complete all the videos which are there on the Medsynapse app. By that I mean the short videos. Okay, by that I mean the short videos. How will you know that which video in a particular subject is a short video? You will see this as a thumbnail for the particular video. Okay, you will see this as a thumbnail for a particular video, whether it is short, whether it is short extravaganza, whether it is fast. So in the app, we are now also updating the thumbnail. You would be seeing the short thumbnails already being uploaded. So when you see this short, you should, or the short live, you should be watching those videos before 7th of January. Okay. Faisal, so offline class for FMGE is not yet planned because, it's very difficult to reach to many students, offline. So the plan this time is to do it online, but still if there's any update, I'll let you know for that. Okay. So this is the plan that we have, guys. So this is what you will have on the Medsynapse app, high yield topics. Those are your short topics. The previous year topics, short extravaganza mein, all the rest of the topics will also be covered. The mnemonics, right? The live KBMDs and the fast series. That is, all of this is what we will be focusing on, right? And if you have any queries regarding the app, this is our student support number you can reach out to. You have the app on both the Play Store and the App Store. FMG students, trust me, if you want to get to that 150, Medsynapse will help you do that. Okay. So it's not very late to join it yet. You should and you must be doing it as your well-wisher. I'm telling you that. Okay. So this is the timetable that I'll be sharing on the Telegram group as well. This will be uploaded in the app also for your easy access, and on the Telegram group as well. I'll upload this. This is your one-page timetable. Basically till your 19th of January we are completing. 20 January, 21 January, you have backlog or the GT day that you should be following. These are the subjects that we have already done. So someone who's starting afresh with this timetable, try to find some time here on the rewind days, on the GT days to complete these subjects as well. But try to complete your cycle by 19 or 20 of January. Okay. Yeah. Let me take the queries now. I see quite a few queries here. Let me take it one by one. Just a minute. Yeah, so let me start taking the queries. Is Medsynapse enough? Aishwarya is asking. So a very commonly asked question is Medsynapse enough, right? So remember that Medsynapse basically is your core. Okay. Medsynapse basically is your core that needs to be done. Beyond that, you have many more things that you need to do, basically if you want to get to that top rank, right? So this is essential to be done, right? This is essential. This caters your 70%, let's say 70% of the syllabus that you'll be able to do and retain even without revision. If you're asking that when we have other resources, why should we be using Medsynapse? Because the unique thing here is everything is delivered in very, very crisp manner and with mnemonics, right? That help you to remember the content. And trust me, on the exam day, that is what comes to your subconscious mind and helps you in a faster recall and helps you in a better time management also, right? So majority will be catered here, but there will be other things that you will have to do, like the topics that are not covered, right? Gradually, this will be enough. Medsynapse will be enough gradually, but currently I would say it is your core that needs to be done for sure. Okay. Next one. Yeah, a lot of queries related to this that I'm seeing that will the Hyderabad short class be shared on the app? See, so there are two concerns regarding that. One, we are exploring the option of recording or maybe even live streaming the offline Hyderabad short class to the app subscribers as well. But we are still exploring that, the technical part of it. If it does not happen, the FMG short also that I was talking about, like from 7th of January, in that we will try to do whatever was covered in the Hyderabad short. Okay, I'll give you an update on that. Okay, right. Dr. N is asking magic book release date. It will be a magic book like the short combined annotated notes basically, right, will be available next month. That is in December. Let's say from around 20 December or so, you can keep that date for your magic books that will be released. Okay. When am I planning to take the kbmd sessions? So see, for the sessions, the live sessions, like I said, the fast, the kbmd, the short extravaganza, I have not made any plan per se, right? Because I think by now you must be knowing that Dr. Nikita is very, very impromptu, but definitely we will have a lot of live sessions coming in, right? So I'll keep you posted on the Telegram group on when are we having the live classes. Okay. So one day prior, I'll give you an update. Yes. So Miracles is asking, can we get printed notes of short Medsynapse? That's what I said. From mid-December around, the printed short notes will be available from around mid-December. Okay. Yes. Other queries here. Dr. Vipin is asking, when will we start with live videos again? So very soon, right? We'll be starting with the live videos. Like I said, I'll keep you posted. There'll be a lot of live sessions happening. If you already have Medsynapse subscription, do you need to attend offline short again? See, it's not a must do. If you have the Medsynapse subscription, the content delivered in the offline will be similar. There's no like कि बहुत extra content कुछ रहेगा वैसा नहीं है. But the only thing that happens with the offline classes, in 3 days, you try to revise everything from all the 18-19 subjects, right? So that is what is the advantage that you have. 3 days may basically everything comes in one place. With the app, you might get some disorientation, but with the offline class, you are there and we are basically revising it together. So that's the advantage. But it's not a must do, right? I would not say that it's a must do. Yeah, a lot of queries which were also coming related to pharmacology. Okay. Pharmaca class, a lot of you have been asking. So how many of you find pharmac difficult, guys? Kumar Sujit, the timetable for FMG is the same timetable like I showed you, right? This is for FMG also and this is for NEET PG students also. The FMG students will be completing their cycle here. If you have been doing this from before, you will be completing your cycle here on 2nd of January. If you started the timetable from 23rd of October, that is when we actually started for the FMG students, right? The timetable which I showed you on the first page, this is what you have from 23rd of October, right? So you'll finish on 2nd of January with this timetable. Try to do this, right? The next part that comes to a discussion here, how to plan your day, guys, right? अभी सब कुछ मैंने बता दिया कि ये आपका टाइम टेबल है, ये आपको फॉलो करना है, बट करना क्या है दिन में. So example, from tomorrow we are starting with ENT and I give you a target that tomorrow you have to complete the ear part. Okay. So what you need to do is first start with the Medsynapse videos. Don't do that mistake कि पहले मैं primary notes पढ़ लेता हूँ और उसके बाद I will come to the Medsynapse videos. No, it should be the other way around because like I said that this is the core and from there you start going out. So at least you learn important tricks and mnemonics, and that is being taken care of. Okay. So start with this. I'll give you the TOTDs or the respective subject videos. Basically is what you have to watch. If you are doing ENT, you have to watch the ENT short videos, right? So start with this. I share the TOTD on the Telegram group and also on the app as a notification. So first complete that. Then I share the PYT PDF on the Medsynapse app, the previous year topics that have been asked. Basically from 2017 to 23, PYT PDF will be available for the respective subject. So first you watch the videos, then you have a look at this PDF, what topics have been asked. Look at the NEET PG ka column, look at the AIIMS ka column, right? We have that PYT's wala, basically the PDF for every subject. So I'll upload the ENT PYT PDF tonight, where you'll see that in the NEET PG from 2017 to 2023, what topics have been asked. On that, just start highlighting what is being asked many times, and that will give you an idea what topic I need to read. Do not read your notes at this time from first page to last page. Please do not do that. So based on this, basically read the topics from your primary resource that you have been using so far, and do not read it very passively. Before you start reading your notes, let's say the topic of JNA, juvenile nasopharyngeal angiofibroma. Please, before reading your notes, just close your eyes and try to revise and recall what are all the important points that I know about JNA, right? If you want, you can just scribble it down also. I know that this is generally an adolescent male who comes with recurrent epistaxis. Do not write it completely. बस सिर्फ graph लिखते जाओ कि आपको समझ में आए कि आपने क्या लिखा है, right? So this is basically the manifestation that is there. On CT, the sign that we see is Holman-Miller sign. This is what I know. The treatment, it's a very vascular tumor. So pre-surgery angioembolization can be done, right? All of these points you should write down. Then open your notes and then try to see that what has been written in the notes and what is the important point that I missed in the recall. So you will know that this is something that I read but I do not remember. At the same time, when you are reading a particular topic, side by side, you should be doing from your primary resource again the custom module of the PYQ of that particular topic. मैंने topic पढ़ लिया, right? मैंने recall कर लिया, फिर then I solve the questions also now along with it, and in my notes you highlight the previous year questions, highlight the points in the previous year questions. If you do this, basically the highlighted part in your notes will tell you that this is something which has been asked in your previous exams. Whatever you highlight in your notes, let's say that you are highlighting something like Holman-Miller sign. Side में आपको क्या करना चाहिए? You should also be writing down the year कि this was asked in NEET PG 20 for example, right? So if you can do that, even that's better. If not, it's absolutely fine. Okay, even if you don't do that, at least highlight that this is the previous year question. Okay. Also highlight, like I said, after the active recall, the areas that you have missed, right, that you forgot. So use one color marker for your forgotten points, and use one color marker for your previous year questions. So you know that this is something that I need to revise again and again. Okay. So this is how you'll try concising your notes. I receive a lot of queries regarding how to concise the notes. Is this clear with everyone? Right. So first you start with the Medsynapse videos. Then you look at the PYT PDF. Start tick marking the topics that you are studying from the notes along with the custom module that you are doing. Put a tick mark only when you are done with both. Do not put a tick mark just when you are reading the notes. That does not complete that topic. Okay. And then again use the previous year questions, right? Now, till now you were doing this custom module karke, you were doing the previous year questions. Now in your various apps, like even in the Prep Ladder app, you have the previous year questions, right? So in the previous year questions, once you are done, go to ENT section once you are done with the entire subject, and then solve the previous year questions as a test and see that how much you are scoring. Okay. Next, whatever questions you got wrong, side by side, go and revise those wrong question topics. You should be revisiting them. Next day, what you should be doing the next day basically is Every day you should be revising the previous day's study, कि मैंने जो भी पढ़ा था वो मुझे रिवाइज करना है. कैसे रिवाइज करना है? Again, just the highlighted areas in your notes, and again make a custom module again, right, with different tags maybe this time. Now you add the FMG questions also. You can do the FMG previous year questions also. Okay? Is this clear with everyone ki what should be your approach in these last days, how you should be actually studying and concising your notes? So step 1, the videos on the Medsynapse app. That's your beginning point, because that is where your majority of the tricks and mnemonics you will learn, and you will see that काफी सारा topics is now very, very easy, the topics which were difficult. Okay? Yeah. So Dr. S is asking question module of random question or PYQ, while random question module of random question or PYQ while doing the subject. So basically your PYQs is what you should be focusing first. Okay. Next day when you are revising, okay, next day when you are revisiting the previous topics that you have done, that time you can do the random MCQs like a test. Okay, first focus is on the previous year questions. Pratyusha, including first aid alongside is being challenging. So see, it's not necessary that you have to do the first aid. If you're good with your foundation, then you can skip the first aid. But if you're struggling with the subjects that I mentioned, like biochemistry, microbiology, psychiatry, especially these areas, the systems like endo and CVS, then try to include the first aid. ऐसा नहीं है कि फर्स्ट एड नहीं करोगे तो रैंक नहीं आएगा, ठीक है. बट अगर फर्स्ट एड करोगे तो बेसिकली इट्स लाइक योर 20th notebook already. Everything is being concised there, especially the 8-9 subjects, like the first year, second year subjects, right? Those are concised very well. Yes, thank you, Dr. Vibin. So I hope this is now clear, because I know that when the exam approaches, this is what happens. This applies to the FMGE students also. FMG students, you have to do the same thing. Whatever is the target, like I said, first watch the videos. The PYT PDF for FMGE per se is not there on the Medsynapse app. So you should be directly jumping to the PYQs, solving the PYQs, right? और PYQs में फिर जो जो टॉपिक दिखते जाएंगे वो आपके प्राइमरी नोट्स से, यू हैव टू रीड दोस टॉपिक्स फ्रॉम योर प्राइमरी नोट्स, राइट? एंड देन you should be doing the NEET PG questions, the previous year questions as a test. Rather than the PYQs as a test, the FMG students should be doing the NEET PG questions also as a test. You need to do that. Okay. So for the FMG students, same thing. You start with the Medsynapse videos for that target of the day. Then you solve the PYQs. Then you do the related PYTs from your primary resource. And then you do the NEET PG PYQs also, at least do the last 2 years. Okay, use those as a test. अगर इसमें गलती हो रही है वापस, then revisit the wrong topics. And every day has to be a revision day. Okay, every day has to be a revision day. Okay. Okay, so few questions here is, upload the ENT topics. Yes, I'll be doing it very soon, and maybe along with the ENT, we will have a kbmd also of the PYQs of ENT, right? Because ENT relatively is a shorter subject, right? The videos which are not there from larynx vagera, I'll be uploading that in the ENT days. Okay, I'll be doing that, and we'll be having a kbmd also. I'll keep you posted on the Telegram group. Dr. Reenu is asking if this is first read, will I be able to crack? Absolutely yes. Okay, so this is something that I wanted to say. So Dr. Reenu, this is for you and for everybody who's doubting if I start now, will I be able to do it? Remember, it's never too late to take a step in a new direction, right? So this applies, the new direction also applies here, that using the Medsynapse app. Trust me, you will thank me for that later on. Right now you might be having a fear, again I use a new resource. It's not a new resource, it's basically complementing your primary resource. Okay, take your Medsynapse as a complement to your primary resource. This is not something separate from your primary resource. So if you've been using Prep Ladder, or if you've been using any other primary resource, you continue to do that. But साथ में first you do the Medsynapse videos, then you do your primary resource, because the Medsynapse will take care of the majority of the topics that are asked in the exam, right? And remember, it's never too late. So take a chance and trust yourself today. Nothing can be achieved without trusting, without having that faith. If you're preparing but you have that doubt in mind ki nahi hoga, then it's better that you don't prepare, and being very brutally honest, right? Then you are wasting your time. If you are preparing, then prepare with the utmost faith, right? Ki I can and I will be doing it. So remember that. Don't forget that you can start late, you can start over, you can be unsure, you can act different, you can try and you can fail, right? But you can still succeed at the end. Be it today or be it tomorrow, right? You are going to succeed. Just have that patience, right? Just work smart, work hard, but work smart as well. I believe in smart work a lot, right? So do that. And remember that do things at your own pace. Life is not a race. Someone might crack the exam in the first attempt, someone might do it in second attempt, someone might do it in third attempt. It's absolutely fine. At the end, nothing matters. Remember that life is not a race. So do things at your own pace. At the same time, not forgetting to enjoy your current moment as well. Spending some precious time with your families, right? Earn those as well as you are preparing. Okay? Yeah, so if you're planning to read only the Medsynapse notes, that will give you a good score for sure. But like I said, do complement it with the other previous year topics also. The PYQs of NEET PG, the PYQs of FMG are very, very important. Right? We'll be doing that. Like I said, the FMG students also take a note that we will be starting with the short live, like dedicated Roj class hoga, live class from 7th of January. But before that, you have to finish the short videos of Medsynapse. Bindas. So, just follow your username, be Bindas, no matter whoever tells you, even if it is your mom. See, they might not understand. Our parents will never think bad about us. But at the same time, maybe they might not understand what we are going through. And they are not wrong in that, right? No parent is ever wrong or is ever going to think bad about their kids, right? So, understand this, okay? Understand that maybe they are not able to understand my situation, what I'm going through, and just accept it and move ahead, right? Do not let anything or anybody affect you during this preparation. KBMD कब से स्टार्ट होगा डॉक्टर एस? लाइक आई सेड, अब जैसे ENT आएगा तो हम ENT का KBMD करेंगे, right? So along with the subjects, I'll try to do the KBMDs of the respective subjects as well. Okay, so we are going to start that with ENT itself. Absolutely, Meet. Sakshi or anybody else if is feeling that you're forgetting what you are reading. See, is it normal? It's absolutely normal. What can be done about it is, like I said, daily revision. Please try to do that. It's very, very important. If you do daily revision, trust me, you will be in a very good position at the end. And of course, you are not going to forget then. So utilize every day, utilize the rewind days in the timetable, basically to keep revising whatever you have done previously. Revise every single day. Biochemistry, I'll take care of that, don't worry. We'll do it again on the Medsynapse app, right? The mega revisions, the binge revisions, we will do it. Biochemistry is something that you need not worry about. How many MCQs should be done on daily basis, Aishwarya? There's no number. Your entire day basically should now be going into MCQs, MCQs and MCQs. Just do MCQs, I would say do 500 MCQs also, right? Because that is how I had prepared for my exam and it helps significantly, right? So go retrospective now. Now you don't have to read the notes. You read a particular topic notes and then you solve the MCQs does not make any sense, right? Because of course you have read the topic fresh, so you know everything. Go retrograde, go retrospective. MCQ solve करो फिर वो टॉपिक पढ़ो, MCQ solve करो फिर वो टॉपिक पढ़ो, right? Binge biochemistry, if you're asking for FMG, that's enough. For NEET PG, we need to do a bit more to that. Pharmacology, biochemistry is something that I'll take care of, guys. Don't worry about that. You might not see a lot of things. Pharmacology के जो videos है ना app में वो देख लो, वो complete कर लो. Majority of the things are covered there. Apart from that, we'll do a lot of things in biochemistry and pharmacology. How to plan second and last revision? Like I said, you are highlighting your forgotten areas, you are highlighting your previous year questions in your notes. So that's what you have to do in your second revision and the last revision, right? That's exactly what you have to do. Shri is asking how to improve my study time, my GT scores. I'm just scoring 300 to 320. Shri, I would say if you have not watched the mnemonics video, the short videos on Medsynapse, try completing that first and then see if it helps you improve your scores, right? Because many students have basically benefited from that. How many hours should we study? It should not be a question now, Anusha. As much as you can, right? Your every minute should now go into studies. That's possible without a burnout, right? There is no quantity like 10 hours paro, 12 hours paro, 14 hours paro. Someone cracks the exam just reading 6 hours. Someone is not able to crack the exam even after reading 16 hours. So the quantity really does not matter. Just follow the timetable, the targets that I give you. If you are able to finish that, then you are done, right? Your take each day as a daily target, right? That's it. Where will I get Medsynapse videos? Okay, so the Medsynapse, like I said, is available on Android and iOS. So Medsynapse by Dr. Nikita, this is the logo that you would see there. That's the app which is available on Android as well as iOS. Medicine, another query. See, 3 important subjects that I receive queries daily: biochemistry karo, pharmac karo, or medicine karo. So medicine, basically we will take care from the first aid, the integrated systems wala jo part hai usme se important areas will definitely take care. I am a bit eccentric. Whatever you guys find difficult, like CVS and endocrine, is my favorite. You find biochemistry, pharmac difficult, it's my favorite. You find physiology, graphs, numericals difficult, it's my favorite. Right? So I think we complement each other, and that's what I'll take care of. Yeah? Whatever are your weak areas, I'll take care of that. Okay? No. So right now the Medsynapse videos, basically you are seeing that videos ka ek hi folder hoga. Check out the recent app. We have updated that. For a particular subject, be it a fast video, be it a kbmd, be it short extravaganza, everything will come in that folder itself in the respective subject, right? So you'll be able to keep a track of the number of videos also. Right now, if you see, there are 247 videos, but please do not get frightened by that. कि वहां पे जाके देखोगे कि 250 वीडियोस है, कौन देखेगा? ऐसा नहीं है. The videos are just like 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes videos. That's it, right? And you will not even realize when they are over. So keep a track of the number of videos. Right now, like I said, is 247. Tomorrow, if you see, it's 248. That means a new video has been uploaded. We have also got the tick mark option now. If you have completed a video, you get the tick mark option also now. Okay? Yes. How to overcome the anxiety of I'll forget everything last minute? The answer is a frequent revision, right? That's the only thing. If you are able to reproduce it in the grand test, you'll be able to do it in the final exam also, right? Yeah. So see, like before I9CT, we did short live. Before FMG, I'm doing short live. Before NEET PG, that is somewhere in February or so, we will do the short live on the app as well, right? So the binge revisions, we will definitely do it before the NEET PG also. Yeah. Thank you so much, Medicine Live. And Short 150, that's happening in Hyderabad, guys. It is for FMG and NEET PG both. It is not specific for FMGE. It is for both. Whatever are the core topics that will be covered. If you have already watched the videos on the app, you might not attend the offline class. I'm telling you that as well. But if you want to revise everything in 3 days, then you should be doing that. नहीं, मीट एनाटॉमी स्किप मत करना, उतना डिफिकल्ट है नहीं एनाटॉमी जितना लगता है ना. Do it a lot with your 3D imagination. Visuals is what help you to remember anatomy. I would recommend watching some Atlas or maybe the 3D videos on YouTube as well, which help you remember the relations. Anatomy actually is scoring. A lot of topics we have covered on Medsynapse. I hope you've seen that, like especially the embryology part, the general anatomy part, the upper limb. A lot of that has been taken care of. Lower limb, perineum pouches, perineal, I'll upload that as well, right? तो वो बहुत काफी सारा है already in the Medsynapse app. KBMD sessions, yes, will be interactive. Apart from that, I'll also keep uploading the previous MCQ sessions that I have taken, guys. Whenever the live is not possible, I'll try to upload on the app a recorded MCQ discussion class. That means I've taken live before, let's say on YouTube, which was for the members of the YouTube previously. It's not available for everyone now also. I'll upload that on the app. So if it's not live, you'll at least see those videos also, right, to increase your skills of MCQ solving. Yes, there'll be more videos for OBGY, medicine, surgery. बहुत कुछ आएगा. Trust me, at the end, you'll thank me for whatever has been provided. Like I said, just have that faith in your pilot. The pilot will help you land very safely, right? Like, just have that faith. Danny Maxwell and absolute yes. Will Medsynapse help you crack FMG? 100%. Right? अगर और कुछ नहीं भी करना है, but at least उतना कर लो. I would say to get to that 150, at least उतना तो कर लो. No, not at all. You cannot go for any exam without leaving even one subject, because now you are seeing integrated questions. Anatomy integrated with surgery, patho with medicine. So you will not be leaving any subject. We'll be doing medicine systems from first aid. Yes, Vibin. So we'll do the medicine systems from first aid, and in that we'll annotate and we'll add the previous year question that have been asked in the exam also. So basically it will be a combination of the first aid and the PYQs. For NEET PG, FMG PYTs also needs to be done. Absolutely, yes. Right, you have to do that. Dr. G, can we print out all the short combined PDFs? We have to wait till everything gets uploaded. The blank PDFs, if you want, you can print it out, right? And then you can start annotating. जब videos और upload हो रहे हैं, आप annotate उसमें कर सकते हो. If not, you can wait for a month. You'll get a printed notebook itself of your short. Yes, Rahul, exactly. Like Ishwar, like I said, the book will be available from mid-December or so. The magic book that we are planning, that will be, right, everything written there. It will not be like the blank PDF that you are seeing. 90%, 95% will be completed there. Just like some mnemonics to be added as you watch the videos will be there. Live session of radiology images, Robin. I'll do it on Prep Ladder YouTube channel also. So do subscribe to Prep Ladder YouTube channel as well. The LRR for FMG is coming up. That's on 29th of November. Then we'll have other sessions also before the NEET PG. Me, thoda bahut turbulence, har flight mein hota hai. You might feel that. I feel it on board very often. But even if when there's a turbulence, I still tell to myself, I know that my pilot is experienced, and even if there's a turbulence, he'll take care of that. So like I said, see, everybody's life is full of surprises and unexpected things that might turn up any time. So that's the reason I'm telling you that agar thoda sa turbulence aata bhi hai idhar udhar, but I will cover up for everything, right? No, Pranjal, you don't need to annotate a lot in the printed one. Magic book, short book is basically the same. Custom modules for how to make custom modules basically is, see, first you have to make the custom modules with the NEET PYQs, right? PYQs is what you should be doing the first. First, complete that. When you make those custom modules, you realize that in a particular app or a resource you are using, there are extra questions which will turn up, which might not be there in the previous year questions, past year questions column also. So that's why it's important to do the custom modules, even if you are doing the previous year questions, past year questions from 2017 to 2023. In custom modules, you do get questions from before 2017 also. Okay. You're not using Prep Ladder, what to do for radio? Subscribe Prep Ladder then. Or you can watch the YouTube videos also which are there on Prep Ladder that I have taken. Okay, you can watch that as well. Yeah, everybody should be having your own respective last minute revision book ask, basically, because everybody's weak areas, volatile topics, forgotten topics will be different. Krish, if you're not remembering anything even after second reading, the only solution is revision, revision, revision. Try to remember things with mnemonics, which come handy on the Medsynapse app. Saurabh, I believe yes. Okay. Just learn the skills of MCQs and the previous year topics. Rupal, I believe that with internship, 4 to 8 hours can be managed very easily, right? Just try to squeeze in that time, chota time also. Don't wait that when I'll get a complete 1 hour, then only I'll study, otherwise I'll not study. इंटर्नशिप में जो 10 मिनट का भी ब्रेक मिलेगा, 15 मिनट का ब्रेक मिलेगा, कुछ भी मिलेगा, ऐसे कर करके थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ना. That's how you crack your exam with internship. How many hours per day in short shot live from January 7? I'll give you an update on that. It will be maybe 2 hours is what I am planning. It might extend if I am very over enthusiastic at that time. It might go to 3 hours, 4 hours also. 2 hours is what we are planning. Okay. Guys, just give me a minute. Hello everyone, am I audible and visible? Yes. प्रांजल पूरा क्वेश्चन बैंक करना चाहिए अभी. See, if you think that in spite of reading notes so many times I'm not able to get a good score in grand test, that means you need to do a lot of MCQs. So in that case you can do the entire question bank. If you're getting good scores, then you can just stick to the previous year questions of NEET PG, AIIMS and FMGE. Thank you, Meet. Yeah, Kyra is good. Absolutely fine. Yes, Ram, that will be enough in your last 15 days. The FMG students, especially if you want to get to that 150, the Medsynapse will definitely help you sail through that. Abhinav is asking, are I9 PYQs really necessary for NEET PG? I would say they're like not very necessary. According to me, the prioritization should be first the NEET PG, then the FMG, and then the I9CT. Because the NEET PG and FMG in the recent years, from my personal experience, I've seen a lot of overlap being happening there. So first the NEET PG, then the FMG, and then the I9CT. Okay. Price of Medsynapse for FMGE. So there is just one subscription that we have, be it FMG, be it NEET PG. Basically, it's around 5K that is there. But look at this 5K, I would say it's a very, very reasonable price and it's your investment that's definitely going to give you huge returns. You need to decide whether it's a 5K that I would not spend or it's my clearing the FMG that is more important. So you can take a call on that. Okay. Yeah. What are the other queries that I have here? Cloud, I already answered the question ki interns kaise kare. See, I have cracked the exam myself along with internship and a good hectic internship. So I can tell you that it's very, very doable. Rather, you can do it with a lot of less stress. Rahul, you are in a good position. See, getting a 5,000 rank in I9CT, I would say is not bad out of so many students who have appeared, right? So you just need to get that extra edge. Oh, hi, Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Of course, I remember you. Used to see you so often in the live chat. How long will it take to complete all videos of Medsynapse? Like, if you are starting now, let's say the FMG students who are worried कि हमारा तो exam एक महीने में है, हम कैसे करेंगे? You will just give a target of, let's say, 1 week maximum and complete all the videos. ठीक है? 1 week भी ज़्यादा हो गया. You can actually do it very fast. Everybody who's struggling with a stagnant GT score, scores not improving, difficulty in remembering, guys, I can tell you that, we will do it. Medsynapse is your solution. I'm not telling you that Medsynapse will give you the top rank, but I'm telling you that definitely it will give you that extra marks without much efforts. Okay, so I'm not claiming that bas utna karo and get a top rank. I'm being very realistic about it, but I can definitely tell you, you'll see a huge jump in your scores for sure. Right? So I can definitely tell you, like, पहले इस्तेमाल करें और फिर विश्वास करें. That's all I can say. Yeah, so that's the update, guys, that was there, and this is the timetable that I'll be sharing with all of you on the app, on the Telegram group. And remember that together we will crack it. It is not as difficult as it seems, especially for the FMG students. Cracking FMG is very, very easy. Do not get frightened by just the passing percentage being 10%. Do not have that fear. It's just because the students don't read the right way, don't study the right way. That's why you see this low percentage. Otherwise, the exam is not difficult, right? And for the NEET PG students also, it's a very, very doable exam. Even if you start now with a smart way, like I suggested, this is how you should be doing, you will crack the exam. Okay? PDF is available in the app Kaushal, or the blank PDF is there, the annotated PDF is there. For every topic, the blank PDF you can download and export to your device, on which you can make your notes in whatever app you want, or you can take a printout also and make handwritten notes. The annotated PDF is an app only. You can download it in the app itself. Sarvata, let's aim for the moon so that we'll land at the stars, right? So let's aim for a rank which is 500 and not 5,000. So, I'll tell you, when I was preparing for my PG entrance exam, my aim was, I want a rank where I will have the freedom to choose what branch I want, right? My rank should not decide that I have to pursue this branch. So have that target that I want a rank, I'll get a rank where I'll be deciding what branch I want to take. Right? The rank will not decide that what branch I have to take, right? So that should be your target while you are preparing. Absolutely right, mates. It's absolutely like the bullseye. Ekdam sahi mara. Thank you so much, Rahul and everyone. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone. So that was a quick update here. We'll do a ENT KBMD in these 3 days that we are doing from tomorrow, right? So we'll have a ENT KBMD, and all the rest of the videos of ENT. My target is basically to complete in these 3 days of ENT. So just like app target follow karoge, I'll also be following that target basically to complete the videos uploading as well. Okay. So guide us on making small copy wrong diary. So like I said, whenever you'll be doing before reading the notes, right? You'll be doing the previous topics from your notes. Whatever you are forgetting, write it down in your small diary. Whatever questions, topics you are doing wrong, right? In your grand test, just write it down as a one-liner. Like, this is something that I had made wrong. Your last minute copy should be actually very, very small. Okay. Yes, and that was for today, guys, and I'll be uploading another video also soon that will change your mindset. There will be some motivational videos also coming in now. If I'm able to record new, I'll be uploading that. If not, the videos that we already have, I'll keep sharing with you guys every single day, because you might have not watched those, but they are going to give you your daily kick, right? So I'll be sharing those as well to keep you motivated and to have a positive mindset. In these last days, remember, this game is more of mindset than the knowledge or the hard work, right? Every student, no matter how you have been in the past, whether you had any supplement, you had failed any subject, you can still crack the exam. Do watch the interviews of the students who have topped the I9CT exam also recently or in the past, NEET PG. You would see so many stories where you'll be able to relate, from not being qualified to top ranks, from failing in a particular subject to top ranks. So if they could do it, you too can. That reinforces the faith. They were very similar to us. They could do it and we too can. So do watch those videos also, right? They give you a lot of insights into how to prepare for the exam. Okay. If there are any topics, guys, especially the Medsynapse app users, in the doubts forum, you can put a doubt. There is a particular category. I'll upload more categories. Topic suggestion में particularly वो डाल देना कि कौन सा topic you find difficult. I'll try my best to help you with those topics. So I'll try my best to take care of the individual passenger on the flight, right? So like every passenger is taken care of on board. I'll try my best to do that. So put in your difficult topics or topics that you want me to simplify in the app, in the doubts forum, or tag me on Telegram group and let me know. I keep making a list and I'll simplify those for you. Okay. KBMD videos, Rahul, like I said, we are starting now, like full-fledged will be starting now. I'll upload the previous KBMD videos also on the app, right? Gradually, I'll do that as well. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. And Rahul, thank you. Do let others also know about that. Improve with the GTIC scores by 100 after 1.5 months of Medsynapse. I think that's huge. And I think these live sessions are more of a motivation for me as well. I get into that momentum after interacting with you guys and when you give all those positive feedback. Thank you so much for that. Okay. So let's get on with it, guys. I'll share the timetable on Telegram group and on app. We are starting with ENT tomorrow. I'll upload the ENT PYT. In the ENT folder itself, you would see the PYT PDF tonight. And I'll give you the targets for the 3 days of ENTs. I'll upload the ENT videos and I will take a kbmd also. So that's my homework in these upcoming 3 days. Just a word that I'm not in my not in Surat per se, but I'm in my hometown Amravati currently. So that's why the schedule is going a bit here and there, but I'll try my best to deliver what I can. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye. Take care and keep studying, keep revising, and keep winning. Thank you.